Frank Amoakohene nya o takra o gem na social media no o pese ogu ye wura ni masse so sole a na onni KMA boss akotena manhia yesrew baby a okaka kɔ no ano odene ye pa chaw adna waye o Facebook no ko delete ade no a wa share no yesrew ye pa chaw
say regional minister o push agenda say ye do Otumfour picture I galamsey artwork.
What can regional minister do?
Amoakohene regional minister no. So yes, that is the level of disrespect.
Over to the pictures in the car, no, is there?
And then no share the wine.
Frank Amoakohene, why are DB, Jahana Minchero, my way. In fact, Yan say, won't say we are so home. So because of Pewasem, no Satawa, ya chain Bibia. Nampaniaka said, a Bobbie frontimem. Me sorry, my video bre. Bermain, your friend Amoakohene, one regional minister, or Santa region. Me warn me the entire mempenasem, I want a Juma way, the Bia Mekabi, Mentan Nimum, na Juma no yas minister no, and to share the moon also. Now, any probably these videos we about want to say. And this is for strategy, first of all, you saw Ralph say, woman said, and yet said, I am for me to stop a gal, I'm saying, illegal mine and name Mahama. Eti, dear Yana said, Ubenya Santini. Now, one so told that the same foolishness. Na video ya me de bachelor we Frank Amoakohene eja wo share page won do share page wa share video bi any picture bi a egu santehene ni mu ase pini santehene against the enemies na yenua bi ene capture no de abeto abonten me de eya nam sim ko hwima hwampa me koye mahunu se e won share na nyansam original minister a wo si president name a santehene fa woni agro. So obi kura kyerɛ nkwase asɛm de afa santehene ho a ɛyɛ regional minister ne so wokɔ share na me bɛkyerɛw de nti a wo share ye sampa so wona ye ya me bɛkyerɛw se de nti a wo share now regional minister emre bi sa na mahama boy ɔte America ya sa kwase ato yi o keka nkwase asɛm de kyerɛ santehene Gyimifuo sa no ane papa ahemfie kura wontimi nsie no na regional minister no o claim so ɔyɛ santehene no na wono akofa no di twa asantefo mpoa e ma be kan ho asem wa video yi today a regional minister will be asha de boni dia for menhia ho won ne ko hye sa na wo ye sa lady bi e di asantefo atem regional minister kro ya ne hye sa guy ba to tiam ye pa mentano na asantefo ni bi no ntimi emfo wo party 7 nto nchen no wo nya asantesem na mum wo de wo pese wo de NDC ni be wura asantesem mu now enyo no kwakwa Bobbie Ansah me wi am de ade be kyerɛw very interesting hwɛ regional minister ena joy news for yes Mahama solve illegal mining so omo be gia atum na omo focus o Mahama nintino NDC diabolic agenda no machine say e pese yenye ne say mumi yen switch ne fa nkomenhia because eno betimi aboa divert conversation from the John Mahama and then shift to Nananum, a NDC agenda. It is today, a regional minister, Frank Amoakohene, etimi ko share eni maboni obi aye, no obechada pretend na Ghana for ne be kan sana wako delete a intentional. Tie de yakano. Now, on picture head hay. Joy news for ena omaye e banner. Na banner no maye no. Ena omo kyerɛ sɛ Mahama ensolve illegal mining. And no my a picture frame the amano. So I'm going in this for no say Sadia way how unu de jam say how mon. E yo ya say join this for na create Sadia no. Eti Amoakohene no e hu ni say so obi a create bibi no de santehene face ya be ya e ye ne fe. E ye ne de no wa Britannia should I say oh me busa question. Now, hwe asem okotwere. Or say this one day you are overdoing things or no catch join this okay say join this for no catch say dear Mahama solve galam say auto opposite we are not cha and was there how can you abuse the president and his his picture match it's according to Amoakohene nature say join this for picture o my year some Mahama as a president unsolve illegal mining no e ya omo abuse Mahama and no obi so efi so we NDC ni into oko for service and hinanim e de nkwasiasem na minister no akose ebusa useless question now the time say NDC for person mo divert ade no ko nananom no say e ha omo say Ghana for Bojo Mohammedin afi tie omo nipa we tie asemo kan
support and
let's go to
enjoy news. You are doing something which, please, some of us are not happy with what
is this?
This galamsey, like Doc said, it's not politics. It's a national issue.
So,
but you put out flyers with President Mahama picture on it and portray a perception that you see, when you do that, it's perception. And when you do
help me, I don't understand what you're saying.
I have
of course I know the flyer, which will be releasing more of those flyers. But what's wrong with it? Dear President Mahama.
What is this?
Look, dear Mahama, stop galamsey. That's it.
And when you put out this picture and you paint this picture to people in the as if President Mahama, listen, when you create the impression or the perception that it looks like President Mahama is not doing anything against galamsey.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Okay,
Stay with me. Doc, you are a lecturer. There's a flyer. In fact, I'll play that promo now. We have a love letter.
Before you do that, when I did when I did human behavior in organization, we studied something called perception.
Okay.
Doc, help me. Perception can either be positive or negative.
Hang on. I allow you to tell your story.
That perception out there.
Listen.
What people will perceive.
Listen.
And when they consume it as a negative
I moderate
thought,
it.
it becomes very difficult.
Doc, I moderate this conversation.
Negative thought. So please, I want to be guided.
Okay.
And I want to state it on record.
For explanation.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
In fact, once again, I have a love letter for the president. And take a watch.
Mika say Forestry Commission, almost 37 forest reserves have been destroyed. And the first thing is to get them out. Now, we will attach mining safety officers and graduates from the University of Mines and Technology to all small-scale mining companies to ensure that they do the mining in safety and according to the regulations.
About repealing the LI. They talk about the state of emergency. They've been in office. And I'm just waiting for that 120 days to come to an end. Mr. President, you must live by your word. You cannot speak poetry in opposition and come and act prose when you are president.
Dear Mahama, honor the 8. Stop galamsey.
Doc, I have a love letter for the president. We all on this table agree that galamsey is happening. And we as a channel, we have written a love letter that, dear President Mahama, stop galamsey. What's the perception about this? Who should we ask?
Thank you. If there's any government that has shown good faith when it comes to the fight against illegal mining, I think that you cannot count without counting the government of the presidency, President John Mahama. From the word go, we've been on the ground and running. The previous government gave out licenses for people to mine in our forest reserves. And there is a reason why we have the forest reserves in the state we are in now. We have had a president and a government who have said that forest reserves are no good area for mining. For which reason, whether you had a license to enter the forest or you didn't have a license to enter the forest, we are clearing all of it. 9 of the forest reserves have been taken over by the government. That is a good step, and that's a show of good faith. Secondly, in time past, he also has for good faith by the previous government. Whenever he comes up with zero issues, this time, whenever he puts on Facebook, you realize that you have actors and key people in authority running to attend to the issues. That is a show of good faith. That should tell you that once you collaborate with us and let us know whatever information you have come up with, we are ready to take action. Beyond that, after setting up the miners, you have made that illegal, that if you come against any ill or any illegal mining, make sure you are pushed up. And we will be able to do it. These are clear commitment and structures put up by the Secretary of the President and his government. The issue I had with the picture was that the President, that is my position. You can choose to use my picture. can choose to keep using this picture. But for me as an individual, I think that you are not friends with the president. That is my opinion. You may have yours, you may disagree with it. Just as you can disagree with me, I think I also have the right to disagree with you when you use the president's picture in any form that I think that it is not in the right.
So you think the president's picture should not be used in relation to
in that manner, how you design it and all that. If it came from an individual, like maybe a political opponent, I would take it as doing one of those politics. But an institution as joined me, I think there is an abuse of the president.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you.
Not just my Aquanakai. And none of me who say, NDC Fofi say, Ghana for Enquasiafo, na Yenia Jane, she said, you almost follow us and be a Jimmy. So, a regional minister, if you say, on creating another conversation, because a dear never say, Obi a Kankwasiasem. A year image a young Kwasasme depicted Menshia. No minister said I call Edicot because, or yet a friend equalization. It may say we are, I'm off for Wabe, now a divert attention, and this for agenda. So today, say Yemi first say Amoakohene should be very careful with playing with Asante with the NDC some for can one. Menen yapping. Now, Yentia Yemia, your friend Asante Heritage page. Okohu ye Adi Amoakohene on the page so. The medical catches up a pay, guy, and young woman every day or sharing near my tia Asante. Now, Sana Ralph, on this pushing Ralph Bina, boy for can be no. Obey, I Otumfour should stop Galamsey, no, because I'm Kosia 7 to ho. It's a young one said today. Amoakohene is with me a share, a dear, a depictment. If you say, you want to hop and was now police was just. It is a more Jimmy, no Jimmy to stop illegal miner, and yet then Amokobo mentioned. It's Amoakohene said that a share way, not or pretended, or you know be deletia, a intentional. Afi. Yentie fu ade video no ade Amoakohene eye hwade
Obintage Dr. Frank Amoakohene mame eye Asante regional minister ye hu se picture anase mfonyine bi circulate ewo social media ententafidie no so I start here join news for the start here omode president of the Republic of Ghana edene to so stop Galamsey. Yahu se ebimo nso ayebi a omode yewura atoso na yenim se Dr. Frank Amoakohene very matured as a regional minister but yahu se the obi ye fa yewura ho no Dr. Frank Amoakohene so a share Facebook ye pa chaw Dr. Frank Amoakohene oba ye no we a young man ntie nyina ye true support e the amount yenim se we very matured. Baby, I'll call Dr. Frank Amoakohene. Nya o takra o jem. Na social media no. O peso guye wani masin so sole a. Na oni KMA boss akotena manhia ye serew. Baby, I'll call no ano odene. Ye pa chow adna wa ye o Facebook no. Ko delete ade no a wa share no ye serew. Ye pa chow. Because una ye Asante regional minister. Enim se we very matured. Me pa chow Dr. Frank Amoakohene, Adaroma, Hunyawoye, the Pacho, Yesrel, so fight Galamsey, you ready film. Na di kwa ampa, uko share ye krapu, ever so ben was. A dear ya, Dr. Frank Amoakohene, uko share ye, and for so ben was. Galamsey fight, Tantene, and then ask him, and you will ask him. Se oko fight Galamsey enti se Ghana fo ato aba e de amamu a mo hweso na monye Ghana fo asede anase de Ghana fo pe emfa ma wo mo mesre mo e government na sede so fight Galamsey enti yewura edi film na de ekura pa doctor uko shey fa so pe na wo so e pa chow Epacho Ghana fo to aba amamu samumra na mo stop Galamsey na mo maye Ghana fo apede mfa mo yewura obia ni honnom a okosa ala ekoto aba ma no Galamsey yewura enye na asem enti mo fight mo Galamsey Dr. Frank Amoakohene medamo ase
Ghana ohini bia ni ho a adwen papa woni tirim
but yen kwala no yentimi nka Messi Ghana wahine ba kokura ni wadwen papa bo nkwasi asem nko a bone nko a no mo afra ntuma aguso ukoka mena me yeto gba afede ukoka mena me Otumfour no ukoka mena me ye gamanche ukoka mena me ye Nairi ukoka mena me ye Domahene ukoka but the problems we are facing Ghana hemfo, they are the people omuna edi ewu politicians ukoka unim se me former president Kufuor de enkana semu olumai ye kohwe bone a obekwa kohwe bone a Kufuor di o man we no sabi tafrache bodemini kura wanye sa bodemini onye okoka meni Kufuor adu no okoka meni John Mahama no tientimi nka o mas
follow by no someone is friend of the mind. That's all the meaning of Amina in Portuguese. What about when you say Juma ye go for ye no if it's abra besime I am mining Ghana na me na maba mikiti na me ba be try mining mo yes sir enyi na dem se me ba be twa mu any mining emwa ese ye japade I know there me pray say me what to me kwa Ghana say be any sir
say regional minister or push agenda say you do Otumfour picture I Galamsey artwork.
What kind of regional minister?
Amoakohene regional minister, no. So, yes, that is the level of disrespect.
About the pictures in the car, no,
and then you only share the wine. And you only start the agenda now. Wine. 4 na ye, no any beauty. 4 na ye, Otumfour, says Otumfour, because you had the nana, your friends say the mama picture here. Ansah Nanado, or a very tolerant. Nanado could contain everything. Yeah, governance, you have to be open. You have to allow people to express themselves. That's democracy. What you say? But gagging people, culture of silence, mini adia, yenye say. Ansah say, Ashanti regional minister, push agenda. Otumfour no medina your friend is saying artwork. Ewo Galamsey. Uncost. Now, 8 years cry waha, not 4 years. 8 years cry waha, not 4 years. You
okay, say. Some will catch the regional minister of Ashanti region, Amoakohene, Efe, because now we are penny. A dear young son of Crown, Oko Shessa say, a young Nammy say, a intentional. Almost at all. Say, young diverted from Mahamaso. Now you found him for no so. Now, when he did so, when he Cassiano, you found Conoso. Na Ghana foni ninkomo Ralph fon kan baby NDC 4 year ejudo wo mu NDC meaning by guy your friend ejudo wo mo say nanano can stop it enya Mahama cause yalla say kurase for party mutu opposition ma no che and na de Mahama timi stop illegal mining mua ada na NDC 4 bi Jimmy too much sa no na de ya sa santini wo NDC ne wo say Jimmy ena ya Asantini wa NDC ni was a Jimmy. Very terrible people. Na yenya minister na wo hye nkwasiasem. Ensa ni so minister me se bi mada. Ase kurase ni ya wonya sika da. Na wonya sika bo so ni Jimmy abete. Sa na NDC for ne ye. Interesting. Now, Haruna Idris wo opposition was say MPP for monsofu na munyi Muhammadin Frim. Haruna Idris wo. I say munhwe so solve illegal mining. Muna tumi kura mo. Today, Amoakohene say Joy News. At the air catcher, Mahama say one solve Galamsey. And to the overdoing. Mahama ya dear, useless minister and president. Mutimin solve illegal mining. That's why I won't want to fool. Edenam. Fisa was minister Yehu bida. Rubbish. Some fuakwa. Obiafro. Now, we see yentie. Haruna Idris oto opposition aso waka kira ban ene omo abem omo ye silent kurase for party NDC for hwade
must be held solely liable and solely responsible
for their destroyed livelihood arising out of their failure to fight Galamsey. Don't rope Mahama in. Don't rope the NDC in. We have no responsibility. You have given them a mandate. If I read the Constitution well, I hope I get it right, Article 268, thereabout, every mineral resource, including water, is vested in the president. If it's not being managed well, the president must be held solely liable and responsible. And he put his... So Nana Akufo-Addo accept blame of failure, of failing to manage Galamsey. Who issues the licenses? You, and a minister through you. Take responsibility. Take responsibility.
And we know
I know it's a function of the growing unemployment in the country, but it must be regulated and mining done responsibly. I'm told, and again, a challenge to the media, the amount of gold that leaves Ghana, what we account for at our port, and what is accounted for abroad, exceeds what is accounted for in our borders here.
I'm going to pick up this.
Arrest them. Commander, are you national security for no man?
Keep quiet. Hey! Hey. And I think about the difference between what has been happening in the past and what happening now is there's a political law in making sure they solve the problem. And every day, as I'm going for this time it is a Maka, we are about the man here listening here near Hana more to be found. At the national level, Mati, we could hear from Naimos. And the Naimos now the district, the regional level, they correspond to the same. And at the district level, they correspond to the same. And they will fight against illegal mining, making sure the waters are clean, the forest reserves are protected. They are in charge of making sure so we are now saying Facebook comment number one. Usually when Facebook, I can't no so good the audio to no money. And the number 2 avanting. Who will be in any of these areas dedicated defining, i.e. the social forest, the quiet home, and foreign nationals of no more area. Call that number. More information, Nafi, or 1 and you are free to tell the world whatever is happening. But I can rest, you can rest assured, say, 9 months is on the ground and working, and definitely we're making sure, say, everything is under a good control by the government.
Look, we are telling you that no executive will go hungry under this government. The government, no executive will go hungry. But when everything is settled, today nobody can give you a job because the CEOs do not have power. They are all actors. unless their boards come to confirm them. That's where they can start recruitment. Those of you that have qualification to work in agencies, when they start employing, some of us at your national headquarters, come to us, we'll get you to be employed. Your children need employment. When they start employing, come to us, we'll get them employed. Your children need scholarship to go to school and further their education and become somebody in future. When they start giving scholarship, come to us, we will get you because you deserve it. You have worked for it. But it is too early for us to be saying that.
We have said categorical, even in our manifesto, say, mining in the forest reserve, it won't happen under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So we
reference to the amendment of the law. That's what I'm asking.
So you are talking about why the law is being amended to 10% room to mine in the forest reserve. Throughout the world, it's not a crime to mine in a forest reserve. But I'm just saying that you, after mining, you must give life back to the forest again.
So, a whole regional minister, Dr. Amoakohene, when him say, occupy opposition, a whole Ashanti region, Asante Mamponhema, na Jakuma difi edi wachi, a Jose hima di wachi, Santefour, Santemem, Menshia ejijoso. Na wutimi ko posti obi a wodi region mu fo atem. Na minister Amoakohene, o post way to say, o subject a whole region for a nipa to tell you on ananum say sebi omo yemwa na video we da ho na regional minister fee say why ade ya mo ne adwuma mo eni adwuma na ye be make sure say sa video be duro santimem ba bia no mahunu nipa Dr. Amoakohene wo ye Asante regional minister oye say won shechiri say nkoda ni Asante fo atem mo hwe post na da ho no ono ane post was he de da ho onka anhwe ye da ase pa.
Young man, he's even taking suggestions online. Most of a TikTok minister. Mumu bi mwe Jimmy. Input you ebe bomb said the Jones Abakoko. Hey, man we, this young minister say mubo careless na ofri munsa mowu. Me na me catch mo. Me put politics aside. I see passion in this guy. I see this guy wants to make a mark. I see him trying to leave a legacy. But mumu bi mwe Jimmy nti mo who say oh yeah NDC ni